Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Vivian and I am back with another video. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, hello. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos on all platforms. Don't forget to click that notification bell on the side. That'll keep you alerted anytime I upload a new video. This is just gonna be a video about an exam that I had to take, which is my CCA exam, Certified Coding Associate exam. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update because I know a lot of y'all, I think I did a video in December or something like that. I know I told y'all that I was preparing, trying to study, and, I was supposed to take it in December. But again, with the holidays and, just trying to prepare for the next school year and work, I ended up rescheduling it. So just to give y'all a quick backstory, in 2018, I went back to school for the medical billing and coding program at LSUE. And I finished in May of last year. Keep in mind, with this pandemic and all, I really was supposed to have a graduation and everything in May, but due to the pandemic, it had to be pushed back to August, which I didn't attend, just because, it was a lot going on with the pandemic and everything. So they mailed me my certificate, which is Certificate in Technical Studies of Medical Billing and Coding. So I completed that, which is, it's roughly 2 years. So I completed that, and I was supposed to take my CCA exam like a month or two after I graduated. But again, a lot going on, pandemic, work, life, and trying to get ready for the next school year because I decided I wanted to go back to school for the fall to get my associates. So yeah, I was supposed to take, because they always tell you that, once you complete the program, you always want to try to take the exam at least 2 months after you graduate. They always try to encourage you to do that instead of waiting months and months later to take it, because at that time your mind is still fresh with information. But again, I took a different route. So I started the fall semester of 2020, my associates at LSUE, and I started thinking at that time, it was like in October, I started thinking about that's how much I forgot about my CCA exam. I was telling myself, like, you need to take this, don't let this go to waste. And I remember in the spring of 2020, one of my classes, one of my coding classes, the teacher made us purchase this booklet. Let me get this up for you. Which is the Certified Coding Associate Exam Preparation here. She made us purchase this booklet. And it has practice questions, practice exam, and everything in there. And some of the questions that was in this book, when I took the class in the spring, some of our quizzes had some of these questions on there that was in the book, was on the quiz. So I remember when she made us purchase the book, and I forgot. That's how much I forgot, even after I graduated. But I remember, like in October when I thought about it, I remember my teacher saying at the time when I took the class that to not throw away like a plastic, it had like plastic wrapping around this book. And on that plastic wrapping, they had a code in there, on there for you to use, which was a coupon code, which means that when you take your exam and you use that coupon code, your first one is free. Because this exam is roughly $299, $300. So thank God I thought about it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay. Because at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pay $300. But then I started thinking, wait, I remember my teacher saying something about not throwing away a certain paper that comes with this book or whatever. And it had a coupon code in there. And thank God I did not throw that away, because that coupon code saved me $300. But I also remember too that they did say that, like, once you complete the program, normally your first exam is free. So I got everything set up, put in my coupon code and everything. They sent me an email giving me authorization for clearance, meaning that I am authorized to take this test. So I made my first appointment, my first scheduled appointment, which was supposed to be November 18th or November 20th. Y'all all know that's around the holidays, Thanksgiving. And then another thing, keep in mind, I was in school again. And the class, the English class I was taking was nothing but paper after paper after paper. Every week it seemed like we was writing something. So there was no way I had time to prepare and at the same time going to school, going to school doing that, then going to work, and then try to come home. Not only do you have homework, but you also need to be studying for this exam. So it was too much. And then the holidays, keep in mind. So I ended up rescheduling it until December. Okay, well, December came. I pushed it to December 18th. And December 18th came, I rescheduled again. Because keep in mind, it's Christmas time. So so I rescheduled again till January 7th. January 7th came. I ended up rescheduling again. I think I rescheduled it for some time in I think towards the end of January. I'm not sure. But I ended up rescheduling again till February. I was supposed to take it last Thursday. But I'm in Louisiana, so we had this winter storm, as you all know. Louisiana, Texas. I think Mississippi got hit too. We had this little winter storm. So to be on the safe side, I ended up not taking it last Thursday because they still had ice on the roads and things like that. So I pushed it back until today. Which, that was it. It was either today or that's it. I couldn't reschedule it anymore, because once you get clearance, you have within 4 months to take the test. After that, that's it. If you don't take it within those 4 months, that's it. You forfeit your fees and things like that, So I went today, and it was just a strange feeling that I had, that I wasn't nervous. For some reason, I just was not nervous at all. I wasn't scared. Sometimes you get this nervous feeling, this sick feeling, with things like that. It's time to take a test or interview or just anything. You get this sick feeling. I didn't feel like that at all. I didn't feel like that last week before. I didn't feel like that at all. I wasn't nervous or anything. I just find it really strange that I just didn't have not a nervous feeling at all about taking this exam today. I got over there. I did the check-in process, because you gotta check in. You gotta have 2 types of identification, which I used my driver's license and a credit card that I had so they can match the name or whatever. So I did that. I got there. They took my picture, because they have to take a picture of you too. They check your books. I had all 3 books: the ICD-10 PCS, ICD-10, the diagnosis code book, the CPT code book. I had all 3. You must have all 3, and it must be up to date. The required one right now is the 2020 code books. I'm pretty sure in a couple of months it's going to change to the 2021, but like right now they require the 2020 code books. So I had all 3. She checked that. The lady was very, very nice. She was very, very nice. She was very calm. I was calm. Wasn't nervous still. Then they had to find me. The testing center is like just cubicle. You know, the small little tight knit cubicle with the computer or whatever. So she was very, very nice, because she wanted to get me a table to where I would be able to put my books on that table. Because it was no way I can put all 3 of those big books. If you all know, those books are very big, especially the diagnosis code book, the ICD-10 CM book is very big. It was no way I can put all of that in my little space. So they found me a table or whatever. I put my books there. When she signed me in the computer, she was like, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start. And after that, before walking away, she turned to me. She's like, good luck. She's like, good luck. I was like, thank you. You know. But even before getting to her, even the security guard was very nice. First of all, he was trying to joke with me. He asked me what I was here for. I said, I'm here for the CCA exam. He's like, oh, it's not over here. And he was real, like, serious. I honestly thought he was not joking. So he's like, no, I'm just playing with you. He said, come on over here. Come sign on the board or whatever. So I signed my name. While I was signing it, he asked me, he's like, are you nervous? I'm like, no, not really. Like, y'all, I don't know what it was, but I really was not nervous today. Like, I really wasn't. And not because I knew that this test was free or whatever. Like I really wanted to take this test, and I really was hoping that I passed it. But even he asked me, and I was like, no, not really. He's like, well, you know, that's a good thing. It's going to be a good day today. I was like, okay. So I started taking a test. First of all, it was 105 questions. You have 2 hours, 105 questions. So I started taking it. Let me just be honest. Some things I knew offhand, because the job that I do now, I pretty much know some things. As far as like CPT codes, diagnosis codes, I know that. But it's not, the CCA exam is not all about that. You have to know about reimbursement. You have to know about the HIPAA laws, confidentiality, privacy agreement. You have to know all the domains, because there's 6 domains. You have to know all of them. And they all were not in order. Like, you know, domain 1, no. Those multiple choice questions were all mixed. So you may have one talking about the privacy, the consent, or I'm just giving an example. And then the next question starts off with the diagnosis code. Everything was just a mixture of everything. So I took the test. Let me tell y'all. I really didn't sit down these past couple of months and study. I couldn't, because I was in school again, so, and then work. So it was hard for me to study for the exam and study for, you know, my other classes that I was taking and going to work. It was hard doing that. And then not only that, that's why they always recommend, once you complete the program, don't wait. A month or 2 after that, schedule your exam, take it right away while your brain is fresh with all the knowledge. I took the exam. I finished with 24 seconds left. 24 seconds left. I finished. At first, I was like, I don't think I passed. I was like, I don't think I passed. But I still wasn't nervous. Like, I still wasn't upset. I wasn't disappointed or anything. So once I hit submit, it prints out a paper to the lady at the front desk, what you score or whatever, to give to you. So when I saw it, she was like telling me to come see, and she just gave it to me face down, my paper face down, or whatever. So I got my things together, got my paper. She's like, and have a good day. I told her, you too. I said, I'm not looking at this paper. When I took the paper off of this, I hurry up and I fold it because I wanted to wait until I get in my car to look at it. Got in my car already. It was a long walk. I'm a big girl. That's why I need to lose weight, because my back was giving in and everything. My bag broke. My bag that I had for my books broke. And which I'm kind of glad it broke once I got to my car. But whatever. Caught my breath because I was out of breath. Everything. Took a sip of soda or whatever. Grabbed the paper out of my purse. I was like, it is what it is. When I looked at that paper, all I can see was I passed that test. All I could do was just scream in my car. Because all I wanted to do was pass that test. Let me tell you, the test was hard. It was hard. I don't care what nobody said. I see a lot of people too I would see online. They all said the same thing. That test was hard. But I didn't give up. I wasn't nervous or anything. And I had this type of energy all day today. Just not a nervous feeling at all. I just went in there with confidence. But I passed. I passed that test. I passed it. I'm glad I passed it the first time because I didn't want to pay $300 the next time. That's how I was praying. I was praying that I pass it. But it feels so good. It feels so good. I passed it, y'all. I got my paper. I passed it. That test, you have to make at least a 300 to have a passing score. My score, I had a 308. I mean, once I opened that paper, I didn't look at nothing else but the word pass. I didn't look at nothing else. All I could see was pass, and then I was kind of like, and I just broke down and I screamed in my car. I was trying to call my family, and nobody was answering at the time. But they answered eventually. Yeah, once I got on the road halfway home, they answered. But I was trying to call everybody. Nobody was answering. I left a text message. At first, my text messages wasn't going through. I passed it. That's all I know. I got my proof right here. I'm just so happy that I passed. And I'm crying like I failed it. But it's just when you want something so bad. And it means so much to me. I'm now a certified coding associate. It feels good to say that. It just seems so unreal. Like, the whole way home, like, I was driving in complete silence the whole way back home. Like, is this a dream? Is this for real? Are y'all serious? Please don't let me wake up the next day and like, oh, Vivian, this was all a dream, girl. You gotta get ready. Like, it does say I have within 48 hours to print my certificate. If I'm interested in ordering a hard copy certificate or frame, I can visit the website. But there's 6 domains, and I'm just gonna, it gives like the percentage that I had correct on each domain, and so I'm gonna just go through the list. Clinical classification systems, I had 50% correct. Reimbursement methodologies, if I'm saying it right, I had 64% correct. And that's the one that's the one that a lot of people been saying that they struggled with, was the reimbursement part. But I got 64% correct. Health records and data content, 64% correct. Compliance, I have 54% correct. Information technologies, I had 33% correct. I should have eased that, but whatever. But confidentiality and privacy, I had 71%. So that domain, I had the highest out of everything. But yeah, you have successfully passed the 2020 Code Book Certified Coding Associate Exam. So that's all, y'all. I just wanted to come give y'all an update. I pushed back for the longest till I couldn't push it back no more. It was all or nothing. But I passed it. Some things I knew off of knowledge, you know, not just by taking the program, but in my everyday job, day-to-day job. So some things I already knew, some things I was familiar with, but it was some things that I was kind of like, that I just didn't remember, and I just guessed. Which I'm not saying is not a good thing to just guess, you know. You gotta answer something, but I was just like, oh, Lord. But I passed it. So I wanted to give y'all this update. So, and I did make a video in May of last year. You know, that was my video letting y'all know I graduated. Y'all can check that video out. I'll leave it in the link down below in the description. You know, in case y'all don't believe, some people don't believe that I did go through a program. Yes, I did. I graduated. Actually, my diploma is sitting under here, but y'all can catch that video because I made that video back in May. Because I think it's titled I Graduated, but I'll leave the link down below in the description. I can't tell y'all how to study. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube, you know, that'll kind of guide you on how to prepare for the exam. Don't get nothing from me, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I did not try to study or anything. I didn't prepare. I didn't have notes like study card. I didn't have none of that. The best thing I can tell y'all is go on YouTube. There's a lot of YouTubers on there that have videos on how to prepare for the exam, how to make notes, things like that. Really good videos too, really good content. Y'all can check that on there. There's plenty of them. But as far as for me telling y'all how to do it, don't take nothing from me. By the grace of God, I passed it the first time, and that is it. And thank you, Lord. I'm finally free. I can relax now. I can just relax. This weekend, starting Friday, I want some hard liquor. I want a good stiff drink. That's sad, huh? I deserve a stiff drink. I really deserve it. Oh, I cannot wait till Friday. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't trying to drag this video. I mean, it's going on 26 minutes right now, so I wasn't trying to make this a long video, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all, you know, kind of a quick rundown. And I know I never gave y'all an update since that video in December. I never gave y'all an update. So I know I was studying at that time, but I rescheduled and till today. So and I'm glad I passed it. Maybe it was for the best. I don't know, but I passed, y'all. And I just want to thank God for being with me every step of the way. I just thank Him. Sometimes I don't thank Him enough. And He was covering me today. I don't know what it is. Usually I get nervous when I go places and stuff like that, but God was really covering me today. Like, He was just surrounded, angels and all, just surrounding me and covering me and protecting me today. Like, I had not a nervous bone in my body today. I didn't give up. I wasn't sitting at this desk and I'm just gonna click. I don't know. I was answering them questions with nothing but confidence. Because it is what it is. I say it is what it is. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, just get back up and try again. So, all I can say is don't give up. Keep God first. Pray about it. Just don't give up. If you don't pass it the first time, it's okay. I don't know if I would be able to say it's okay if I failed. I don't know. I probably would say that and still be miserable, you know, because you always want to pass something, whether it's a test or whatever, or an interview or something. You always want to pass it the first time. You always want to succeed the first time. And those exams are not cheap. They are not cheap. It's not easy to just pay $300 each time like that. So that is all I have to say. I just wanted to let y'all know I passed. I'm pretty sure some of y'all that's gonna click on this video, y'all just gonna skim through to see if I pass or fail. But if y'all care to watch this whole video, please thumbs up this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos on all platforms. It means so much and it helps me out so much when y'all like, y'all comment, when y'all subscribe to my channel, when y'all support it. Like it, comment, subscribe. I can keep telling y'all this all day. But it really helps me out when y'all do that. When y'all actually do that. It really helps me in my channel. I want to thank you to all the ones who been with me since day one. And I want to thank you to all my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I want to welcome you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button. Click that bell on the side. That way, anytime I upload a video, y'all gonna get that notification just like that. And just keep watching my content and supporting my content. I love you all. I got some more videos to make because this one is actually going up right now. But my other videos that I'm gonna record, that's gonna be for Friday and Saturday. So that's my... I'm sorry, y'all. It just cut off on me. I guess there's a recording limit on this camera. I'm still learning this camera. I have a Canon EOS Rebel T7i, so I'm still learning it. I don't know if after 30 minutes it just stops recording. I guess that's the recording limit. I'm still learning, but I love it though. It's the best camera I ever invested in. But yeah, that's my schedule. Every Fridays and Saturdays, normally you'll get a video on Friday and video on Saturday. That's my new schedule. And it just depends. Sometimes y'all may not get one on Friday, y'all may get one on Saturday, y'all may get two on Saturday. Just depends on how I feel. Okay, so I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I will be back soon with many more. And I love you all, and I hope y'all have a great week and a great weekend coming, because I know I will. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get takala. Bye y'all.